I just finished the update probably a few hours ago, and I'll be honest with you, it was a little lackluster. And just up front, this video will contain no spoilers in terms of anything with the storyline or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about it. I more or less just want to talk about the actual update, the things that changed, the bugs that got included, and just how Funcom should go about doing things differently in the future. Before we jump into it though, I do want to remind you guys of our community Discord giveaways. This month's giveaway is a $50 Steam card giveaway, and all you have to do to join is join the community Discord and go to the giveaways tab. To be eligible to win, you just need to like this video and be a subscriber to the YouTube channel. Next month, I'm giving away the Madrina mural for the in-game cosmetic for Dune. You don't want to miss out on that. Now, when it comes to Funcom and Dune Awakening, I normally bite my tongue for the most part because I am a content creator for this game and I genuinely want it to succeed. But Funcom makes that nearly an impossible task for me with slop after slop that they release, as well as just the decisions they make with the game that ruin the overall gameplay. It makes no sense in a lot of the things they do. One of the most game-breaking for the economy and player-based thing that got added in this update is the unlimited lab respawn loot. Whatever system they tried to implement that makes it toward the loot room only respawns with the NPCs made it toward the loot literally spawns unlimited amounts at a time. And I'm talking there's people who have been farming thousands of blueprints from these chests because they are unlimited for the entire morning. Thankfully, this just got patched, but that doesn't change the fact that something like this cannot be pushed to a live server because the economy is already going to be ruined because of this. And it wasn't just the blueprints either. It was every single item that you can find in a lab was unlimited respawn. And you know, bugs happen, so it wouldn't be a big deal if this were to have happened and it got patched this quickly if it was just a brand new, something we never knew about bug. But the fact that this bug was on the test branch server and even brought to the developers' attention before this patch even went live to the live servers is beyond wild to me. That means they literally did not care that this was a possibility to happen in this update and they just went ahead and pushed it live through anyway. I think to me, that is the one thing that really brings Funcom down as a development group is they release an update with negative side effects every single time. And that honestly wouldn't even be too bad if they actually fixed those side effects quickly, but they don't. They let them linger in the game for months. Take the unlimited healing of your equipment glitch, for example. They've tried to fix that thing I don't know how many times, and whenever they do fix it, they implement other bugs. So then they have to revert, reintroducing the unlimited fixable glitch again. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just put any single thing that you want repaired into a chest, delete that chest, and then spam pick up everything that's on the floor, and then log out, wait for your character to despawn, and then log back in, and boom, you're full healed on every single thing. I mean, they obviously don't give a shit, so why should we? Abuse the hell out of it until they fix it. It seems the only way to get something fixed in this game is for everybody to abuse the hell out of it until they finally care. That glitch has been in the game for so long now that it just feels like a quality of life update. Little things like this about this update really piss me off too because it really just breaks the immersion and makes zero sense. As you can see, this door is clearly going up down through the ceiling. I went through the storyline, I immediately was like, wait a minute, what the hell? And it's just stuff like this that is just so blatant slop. Like it just looks like it's so quickly thrown together that it blows my mind. Cutscenes are no different in terms of polish. The people just disappear randomly, there's walls blocking the cinematics, your head swivels around like a bobblehead. You would think for a premium price DLC that this thing would come fully polished, and it is far from it. Another thing I cannot stand about this update is the fact that this is chapter 2, meaning we're pretty much all in-game with like most of the best weapons in the game at this point. Yet they're having us fight people that are literally steel tier armor. Like you literally sneeze their direction and you kill 3 or 4 people. It essentially feels like you put a running back from the NFL into a Kiwanis Kids football game and just let them fucking plow through everybody. To me, you would think with the update, you would want it to be a little more danger and a little more difficult as we all know how to play the game at this point. But instead, this entire little storyline just felt like a chore because it was nothing but fetch quests, which is what the entire storyline was to begin with. And don't get me wrong, there was some cool art and there was a few little testing stations that were new and pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, but that doesn't change the fact that fetch quests are not revolutionary, they're not fun, they're boring. Give us some like actual real dungeons with some like really cool mechanics of something that makes it feel like you're really doing something while you beat the game. As you complete the storyline, certain quests will unlock certain cosmetics for you along the way. But one thing to keep in mind is that just because you bought the DLC does not mean you have access to the treadwheel or whatever the hell it's called right off the bat. You actually have to beat the storyline to fully unlock it. And not only that, but if you haven't beat the original storyline, it'll go back and make you do some of those quests before you can even continue on this one. Ask me how I know. This isn't a spoiler, but more or less a tip, because if you get stuck in this situation, you might not know what to do. One of the new forbidden testing stations could be glitched for you, leaving you in a position where you have no idea what the hell to do. This particular lab has little stations where you have to cut a ray off the top and then activate the power. Whenever you get to the end of the lab, you'll come to a long hallway with no power and a door at the end of it until you turn on the power source. The only problem is that power source doesn't always turn on the power or open this door, meaning you're literally just stuck in this lab with nothing to do because it's glitched. The only way you can solve this issue is by going all the way to the beginning of the lab, leaving the lab, and then going back into it in a brand new instance. I had to do this a total of 3 times for the power source to actually enable the door. Here we go, restore power.
Put your weapon away.
Oh my god, it worked on the 3rd try.
Did you have to
Holy
reset the map, or?
I went out, this is my 3rd time redoing the whole map.
No. Oh, I see. So you did
I
completely leave the instance. Like,
yeah, 3 times.
how do you do that? Just hitting respawn or what?
No. You go out to the exit and then come back into the lab. It's
Got it.
instance-based. So this is just further example of Funcom development coding slop. Look, a donkey. I finished the few hours of fetch quests and could finally craft my treadwheel. One thing I immediately noticed while customizing the treadwheel is that the light color changes depending on what swatch you choose, which I thought was kind of cool. Demi, you ready to rock it, bro, boy?
Bro.
I'm riding it.
Hang on, the very first thing we have to do is go hit
baby.
Mega Ramp with this.
Yeah, boy.
Lining up for Mega Ramp.
Slow roll.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Xbox.
It's going straight down to the ground.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's kind of one of the
here we
problems. You don't really keep momentum once you get into the air. What the fuck was
Yeah,
that?
you like that trick shot? Yeah. Wait, is this our base? Can we go through these? Penta walls?
Okay.
Oh. Holy shit.
Bro, Techie's base is dead. His fucking shit is falling apart here. Yeah, drive over that shit. Just drive right over it.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Get big,
Damn,
motherfucker!
you're fast as
I'm
fuck.
fast as fuck! Yeah, boy!
Wow. Yeah. You blew me out of the water, dude.
I'm not the hero Arco deserves, but the one he needs. I am EKKO.
Another thing we noticed with the update is the Harco buggy now has a giant light going all down the side of it, but the light is always red and cannot be changed. It also only activates whenever you're going in reverse. Here's a few of the new armor variants. Also be sure when you first log into the update for the first time, you grab all the armor pieces that drop at your feet. For whatever reason, Funcom thought it was a great idea to throw 30 freaking armor pieces at your feet when you log in. Here's a look at some of the weapon skins you get as well. While something simple as renaming a chest should have been in from day one, I'm glad we've at least finally got it with this update. It's probably one of my favorite features, not gonna lie.
What's the other
Actually.
pieces? Let's see what all 4 pieces we get.
Oh yeah, that's clean.
Oh, what is this? That's neat. What? I fucking love the way that looks. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep. If you gotta have a garage door, you know what's dumb though?
The buggy's
Can't
still gonna
buggy
clip
through
through it.
Buggy won't
Oh
fit
yeah.
through this.
Wait, did we
Oh,
confirm
yeah.
if this thing even fits in it?
I imagine that one will drive through.
Maybe if it like.
Here, come around to the other side. Take my
No,
buggy
you just
through
drive-
it.
Just drive up the fucking. Oh my
Look,
god!
it is technically taller, so it has to clip
What?
to get through. That
Wait.
is so
Oh wow!
Wait,
Yeah,
you,
just, like,
literally
clip
just
through
went sideways going through it.
Yeah, you did. That was.
It's a...
Yeah. You guys are kidding me, dude.
What the hell?
All right, look.
If I threw it again.
it's just an
Funcom
automatic.
definitely makes the best garage doors.
Okay,
Let me tell
so
you.
now,
You fly through this?
Oh shit!
wait, what?
Look behind you.
Oh, through the top? Oh, no.
Oh, you can't fly through it?
No.
No.
Ah, I was thinking like if
Yeah.
you could fly through that, that'd be the ultimate hunter-seeker hole.
That would be great.
At the end of the day, you do get a red swatch that can be used for anything in the game called Vermilius Gap or something like that. You get 5 new decorative pieces, which are okay, I guess. None of them are really my favorite, other than this little wheel hologram, just because I like holograms in general. I think they look cool in the base. You get a new little light, and then of course you get this little captain's chair over here as your final 5th item for decorative pieces for your base. And at the end of the day, I feel like the majority of the community probably wouldn't be pissed off if it wasn't for the deceptive advertising that Funcom did for this building pack. To the consumer, their advertisements made it seem like we were getting some brand new variant pack for building set. And what I mean by that is, essentially think of like the Harkos set or the Atreides set. It's a full set with half walls, slants, everything. The whole 9 yards, because when you think of a set, you think of an entire set. But the problem was they never advertised to the community that we're only getting a total of 4 building pieces. We get a new foundation, we get a floor piece, we get a double garage door, and a wall. And to make matters worse, the garage door isn't even big enough to drive anything through other than the sand bike. You don't even drive through the brand new vehicle that we just got with the DLC. It literally clips and knocks you sideways. At the end of the day, I feel like this entire Chapter 2 update was very lackluster, and if this is an example of our roadmap for the next 10 years that they promised to bring us content, I'm kind of scared for the future of this game. These are, of course, just my opinions. You can choose whether or not you want to buy the DLC or not. I have the Ultimate Edition, so I'm getting all of them regardless, and I'm going to do updates on every single one. Let's just hope that the next one is better than this one. Probably my favorite part of the update is the new vehicle, just because it's so goofy and it is a lot of fun to drive around. I hope this video gave you a better look at what to expect within the new Chapter 2 DLC for Dune Awakening. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching my content and supporting the things that I create. I also don't want to come across as a Debbie Downer for Dune Awakening. I truly love this game, but that's why it infuriates me whenever they just release slop. I want this game to be the very best that it can be. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again on the next one.